Day 9 question. What is your favourite fictional universe and what is it about a setting that really motivates you? This question's taking too long to answer because I've tried several times and I don't seem to have come up with a good answer. Like, I have quite a lot of favourite fictional settings or universes, which is like Discworld. I really like Discworld, which I think most people, anyone who's read a Pratchett book, except for maybe the first book, which tends to be slightly soul destroying if that's where you start. It's just a really sort of, as much as the stories, it's a really gripping and interesting universe, which I like the madness in it, which is partly writing and partly the world that Pratchett created, which sort of fits with how I tend to think when I'm coming up with stuff, which I think is why I like it, because I relate to that world. I also like Forgotten Realms, the Dungeons and Dragons setting, which I just are drawn to because that was the setting that I started DMing in when I started playing Dungeons and Dragons with social groups. Yeah, so I struggle to come up with what motivates me in a setting because I tend to flip between settings, mattering on what suits me when and now and in the moment. Like, in general, when I'm, like, from a gaming perspective, I generally write my own realms and sort of draw little bits of inspiration from other settings. I tend to just work in, like, I like building a village and then a story around it, and then sort of effectively my world sort of is just that region, and then it expands as players play through it, which, yeah, not really an answer to the question, just because I guess I don't really favour a setting. There's many settings and universes of which I like. Okay, that's kind of an answer, and the best answer we seem to be able to come up with today. Okay, so our day 9 update, which is Sunday. I planned for it to be Saturday, but I was fairly tired when I got back from work stuff, so I ended up taking Saturday as a gaming day, where I did play a game with my Tau at my local store and won that one. And then when I got home, I ended up just with my first mini distraction, which was just sorting out these Age of Sigmar guys, just for there's a store campaign starting at the moment, so figured since I was having a game weekend, I get my force sorted out for that, and so last night I ended up doing that rather than my painting challenge, which all that stuff's not getting painted other than primed, as currently I'm trying my best to limit distractions. So my general thing is, other than priming stuff so that it's A, playable, and B, so that I can identify it as mine if someone else opts to play with unpainted stuff. Yeah, so we're trying to avoid distractions, which is sad because Hero Quest, as many know, is coming out next week, and I really want to get that painted up to play with, which just means that I need to project harder. So today's update is I've just started doing the this week's goal, which is to paint up the rest of the Fire Warrior squad and a Pathfinder and Breach example model. An extra Breach has sort of snuck in here, not Breach, a Pathfinder snuck in here for a moment, just I don't know why, I felt like painting him, and so he fell into this. So yeah, we've just been doing our first lot of layer colours on them. Got the brown done on most of them, and got their clothes done, and a little one of the two sort of spot colours on their head. So that's pretty much what we've gotten today. Hopefully on day 10 we'll get the grey done, and then the sort of edging third layer of layering stuff done. and then we get on to washes, and then hopefully we'll be done. I mean, yeah, progressing fairly well. It was a good day 9. It was just a couple hours this evening because I was gaming again today, where I played with him again and lost against a fairly OP summoning demon list, but that was fun. Don't know how I've won that game, but don't usually game that much, but I just, yeah, had a weekend, a bit tired, so I thought go out and play sounded like a good thing to do. So that's my day 9. Thanks folks.